The helpful folks at Harris Ace Hardware say thank you for choosing Harris Ace as your favorite place to buy hardware and building supplies. Stop by Harris Ace Hardware and check out their weekly deals. Sign up for Ace Rewards and start earning points toward coupons and rewards. You'll even receive a $5 coupon just for signing up. Harris Ace Hardware in Jesup, Hinesville, Eulonia, and now in Brunswick. They are ready to serve your everyday building and hardware needs. Harris Ace Hardware.
It's time now for a look at the latest in local sports. And in sports, we begin on a sad note as word came late Monday afternoon that Wayne County Hall of Fame baseball player and former rec director Carl Rose passed away at the age of 55, apparently of a heart attack while doing yard work at his home near Valdosta. Rose had a memorable athletic career through his high school and played some minor league baseball in the Pirate organization, then began his career in softball, hitting softballs over the country. He was named Player of the Decade in softball in the 1990s and was inducted into the USSAA Hall of Fame in 2014. Survived by his wife, Emily, and his daughter, Kendall, sons, Austin and CJ. Thoughts and prayers are with his family at this time. Since the news, I've heard from many of his teammates here in Wayne County and his coaches as Rose left a legacy in Wayne County as he helped lead that 1984 high school baseball team to the semifinals and the state playoffs in Columbus, where he lost to Bubba Holland and a freshman kid by the name of Frank Thomas, who went on to be a Hall of Fame baseball player himself. One of my fondest memories of that year is Rose was simply one of the most dominant pitchers in the state, and this was before the high school had a name for its baseball field named Howard B. Warren years later, but at this time it had no name. So on this particular night, we called it the Rose Garden in honor of the senior Carl Rose, and at that game that night, every female that entered received a free rose to the baseball game. Rose didn't disappoint as he pitched a 2-hit shutout. Also that year in 84, he pitched back-to-back playoff wins over Statesboro, pitched all 14 innings for region championship. And the next year, Georgia High School Association changed the pitching rules and stated that no pitcher can pitch more than 10 innings a day. They called it the Carl Rose rule. That trip to Columbus is still historic as then head coach Homer Key, in temperatures in the upper 90s, opted to put Rose behind the plate and catch him in Game 1 rather than pitch him in the heat. Rose gave a valiant effort in Game 2, but Columbus went on to sweep, and the rest, as they say, is history. But many of this day, including yours truly, felt that it was one of the biggest coaching blunders in Wayne County sports history. Again, a sad story. Good friend, Hall of Fame player Carl Rose passing away Monday at the age of 55. Should have the funeral arrangements today and have them tomorrow here on WIFO FM. That 84 team had players like Robert Townsend and Wayne Moxley. He played shortstop and was an excellent home run hitter. Jack Wilcher III, Lamar Eccles, our current rec director on that team. Speck and Carl played a lot of softball together. Also on the team, Lee Nichols, who was the best first baseman on the field that day in Columbus, as Frank Thomas was just a young freshman, not really known yet as a great talent. Ricky Dent and Eric Dunn in the outfield, along with Speck. Donnell Woods at second, Donald Mixon, the freshman Kerry Martin caught Rose when he pitched. It was a great year. Still, that team brings back fond memories. I was just a young kid out of college. Coach Mike Eckel and Chip Mulford taught me the ropes. Still remember the bus ride back from Columbus, as that's when I learned how hard kids in Wayne County took losses when they felt they should win. When they arrived home, each player went to their position, just sat down on the field, stood in the outfield, remained about 45 minutes, many in tears, knowing that they lost a golden chance to be state champions. Rose sat on the mound, Lee Nichols at first, and so on and so on. You can still see Ricky Dent standing, leaning up against the center field fence with tears in his eyes about the tough loss. Today's tears in the eyes of Carl Rose teammates as they lost a teammate and a good friend. Again, Carl Rose gone at the age of 55. He will be missed. That year, the movie Footloose came out, and the theme of the poem was "Let's Hear It for the Boys." So, again, a lot of good memories of that 84 team. Again, Carl Rose passing away yesterday at the age of 55. Other sport news, the GHSA Board of Trustees met Monday. They did take a vote, voted 12-0 to postpone football until after September. They did not cancel any games, and they say that other fall sports are on as scheduled. That includes softball, volleyball, cross-country, and cheerleading. The board's decision means that high school football games will begin the week of September 4th instead of August 21st, and the state finals could be played December 24th to the 26th instead of December 10th through the 12th, although the championship game dates have not been set. You wouldn't think that the GHSA would play a state final on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, would they? But GHSA Executive Director Robin Hines says he and his staff will work on the logistics of the state playoffs as those dates near. Glenn White, the GHSA president, however, asked a parent how she would feel if her son's team was playing on a title game on Christmas Day, and her response was that it would be the greatest Christmas present ever. White says he thinks most parents would feel the same way. Personally, I disagree. Christmas is a time for family and holidays. I'd like to see a poll taken around the state on that issue and see what the stats say. And text us, let us know. Christmas State Championship in high school football, that would be a first. We're just 2 days away from the start of Major League Baseball season, 3 days away from Atlanta Braves baseball. Braves are set to play this Friday afternoon against the Mets, 4:10 right here on WIFO-FM. Thursday, 2 games will kick off the season. Game 1, the Yankees and the Nationals around 4 o'clock, and at 10 p.m., the Giants and the Dodgers. Again, Major League Baseball is set for a 60-game schedule, a sprint to the playoffs, not a marathon this year. Hopefully everything will run smoothly. Still no fans allowed in the stands, just cardboard cutouts and piped-in crowd noise and music. But Major League Baseball gets underway this week. Braves in action Friday against the Mets. That's going to do it for latest in local sports. Sports is brought to you each and every day this time by friends at Harris Ace Hardware.
You've probably heard a lot lately about contact tracing. If you've been exposed to COVID-19, the Georgia Department of Public Health will call to notify you. We'll tell you to self-quarantine at home and monitor for symptoms, but we won't use technology to track your every move. Making a choice to help us in the fight against COVID-19 keeps you, your family, and your community safe. Answer the call to stop the spread. For more information, visit dph.georgia.gov. Brought to you by the Georgia Department of Public Health.
Hepatitis A can lead to serious liver disease. It's easily spread person to person through close contact or sex with someone who's infected, or through recreational drug use, or by touching objects or eating food handled by someone with hepatitis A. Talk to your healthcare provider about testing and vaccination. For more information, log on to dph.georgia.gov/hepatitis.
Our customers comes first at First Franklin Financial. It's not just a slogan, it's the way we do business. Since 1941, we've been helping our friends and neighbors in the Southeast with their financial needs. We offer personal loans, bill consolidation loans, and more. So stop by our office today. We're conveniently located at 1074 North Macon Street, or give us a call at 912-427-4237. You can also